Good morning, everyone. We have left Kent, our hostess, Barbie. What a sweet lady. She took care of us last night and this morning. I believe I mentioned we got all of our laundry done, or maybe I didn't. We got all our laundry done. Well, I got the laundry done while Stephanie went and picked up her resupply package, and met some cool people. People that work at the coffee house across the street from the Welcome Center and or the laundromat in the IGA in that area. And young lady with her sweet daughter named Elizabeth, another Elizabeth. And that was fun. I enjoyed, because anybody knows me knows I love talking about the trail. So just, for me, it's almost positive reinforcement for what I'm doing out here when people are excited about listening to my stories, and it's fun. But anyways, this morning Barbie hooked us up with a wonderful breakfast and brought us back to the trail, where we had to do a detour that started last year when all the rains went through and washed out some bridges. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that first climb, within 5 minutes I was sweating, and it's about 50 to 55 degrees out here, but I was pouring sweat after the first half mile, and it was crazy. We're in kind of a weird section today, where the first 4 or 5 miles, you'll see on the graph at the end of the day, first four or 5 miles or so, it's a big uphill and then a whole bunch of puds. After that, it's going to be basically flat for about 5 miles. And so we're just taking our time. It's wet out here, as you can see. And we've had a couple of rock scrambles, nothing major, but it was pretty steep. Gotta watch my step going through here. This is where you can slip and bust your butt. Don't want to do that. But anyways, I wish I could stop doing that. But anyways, I think everybody's got some weird thing they do when they're taping themselves out here. But that's mine. All right, so we started off about 7:45, 55 degrees. Had to take off my hoodie within 15 minutes or so. So now I'm hiking in a sleeveless shirt with sweat pouring off of me. And if you haven't seen any pictures of me body-wise this time, I am wearing tights. Not my kind of thing, but trying to avoid making some of the mistakes I made last year. Of course, last year, if you followed me, I got some tick bites, which more likely than not was going to result in a Lyme disease. And so I proactively treated that as if it were. And so I'm wearing tights. Yep. And hopefully that'll keep the ticks off of me. At least the lower body, the upper body, I can see them. And anyways, so we're cruising along. We plan to go a little over 10 miles today. Not going to push it. And you're going to hear me say that a lot on this trip. I'm not going to push it. I don't need to push big miles like I did last year. So I can just slowly cruise and take my time, enjoy my time out here with a partner, because I'm going to lose that partner here in a couple of weeks. And it's going to be a sad day. Yeah, that's going to be a sad day. Stephanie is like the sister I never had. And I love her like a sister. And her family is just incredible. So they're definitely going to be friends for the rest of my life. No question about that. And I hope you guys are getting a good view of this. I mean, it's a little misty, a little foggy, but it's gorgeous. Now, I'll tell you some things about Kent. Kent is an interesting little town. It's a small town, but it is a ridiculously wealthy town. Apparently, it's a town that very wealthy folks out of New York City have decided to come here, and they built homes, and the town looks like Oh God, it just looks wealthy. The locals, I don't think the locals care much for it because they feel like these people have kind of ruined their town, put up a lot of buildings that just don't fit in with the old style of the town. They had a art exhibit building that just looked like crap. You could tell big money went into it, but honestly, it wouldn't even fit in Asheville. And Asheville, if you've never been there, is a very artisan town. But it's just a big, blocky, ugly blemish on the town. Anyways, it is so delightful out here this morning. It's a little muggy because of the rain yesterday. We expected to be hiking in the rain this morning, but it passed through. It's gone. Very little chance of rain, 15%, no biggie. So I packed away my rain gear. All right, get to this little section here. Did I mention we had the detour today? Yeah, I don't think I did. If I did, I'll edit it out. But where we started this morning, we had to hike an additional couple, 3 miles to get around where a bridge had washed out last year in the heavy rains. And that was where we hit the steep beginning. Oh, man, it's no fun hitting something like that steep early in the morning. It just saps your energy, and it takes a while to get back. But as normal, I am packing on my back a ham and cheese sandwich that I got at the deli at the IGA in Kent yesterday. I'll tell you one thing, that IGA, that was some good stuff. Everything they had back there was so fresh, so fresh. I had one sandwich yesterday for lunch, and it was absolutely delicious. So any hikers that are going to be coming through here, you stop in Kent, you'll have to go to the IGA to resupply. They've got some stuff at a mobile station there, but they don't have any dehydrated meals. So, but yeah, those deli sandwiches were fantastic. The lady that runs the laundromat, not very friendly. I don't think she likes hiker trash. I'm right here.
There's a beauty, number 5.
All right, we're counting newts. Yesterday we counted, it was over 190 that we saw on the trail. All right, I'm gonna go easy here. I don't want to fall. This would be a bad place to lose my phone. But this would be an acceptable water source if I needed it. But I don't. Although I do need to watch my water intake this morning. When I'm out on the trail in the morning, I have my breakfast drink, and it's a full bottle of water. So that gets me hydrated to start out the day. I didn't do that this morning because I had such a wonderful breakfast at Barbie's. And these uphills, no fun without your trekking poles. All right, I'm done. This is a long video clip, so I'm gonna put it away for now, and then I'll probably shorten it later when I edit. See y'all in a bit. Hey folks, this is we have reached the highest point that we're gonna climb today, and it wasn't a tough climb. It was a short climb, but it was hard enough to get the sweat pumps pumping and the heart racing. And then you come up here to the peak, and I wish it was a better day. We could get a better view, but that's still a pretty good view.
So beautiful.
I love it. It's beautiful. For what we've covered today, we're still cruising right along. We decided coming up those steep sections that 1 mile an hour would be perfect. I think we beat that by a little bit. All right, Mr. Fly, get out of here. I don't want to kill you. And then we got a little downhill here before we hit our next little climb. After that, a big downhill and a long 5 mile flat walk. So looking forward to that one. I'm looking almost straight down. I know it doesn't show it in the video, but this is going to be sketchy. All right, let's do it. Oh, all right, that's level. Very cool. That was a sketchy little section there. You cannot go fast. It's one step at a time, making sure that you've got solid footing, and then your next step, and using your trekking poles. What's that? Yes, we're done. I hope it shows in this video. That's a that's a steep downhill, and you can see the big boulders. I mean, yeah, it's that was a fun one. That was a fun one. All right, so it looks like we've got a little downhill coming on, a little bit more downhill, and then we're gonna hit our final bump that you'll see before that long flat area. So I'm just gonna let y'all enjoy the view here for a few minutes, and maybe I'll just shut up. Those sections coming down, they're hard, and it kind of doubles the difficulty when they're wet like they are today. A lot of the rocks as you're coming downhill are angled downhill, and if they're wet and slick, yeah, it's very easy. It would be very easy to fall, and that won't be a gentle landing, because you're probably going to roll and tumble and most likely injure yourself. But one step at a time. And then we hit a trail like this. Glorious. Got a water source at the bottom of this hill, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm one bottle down now. Looks like this is it here. But I've got enough water to get me over the next hill. And there's another one at the bottom of that. So this is your drinking water, folks. All right. Yeah, this would be a great water source. But I'm not going to get in here right now. The fog is starting to lift out there. Starting to see the mountains. And it's just... yeah. Oh, this is the ledges. Okay. Yeah, I guess we got to go check it out. Well, maybe it will further down, but
Make sure we don't miss it.
yep.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll let you get close.
Cemetery. Where's the cemetery?
Well, maybe it'll be in view when we move further along the trail.
I can see what this says on the.
How's that for a view, folks? That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Is that the art building in Kent?
I think we're for
What's that big black ugly building down there?
I'm trying to figure that out. I feel like that's maybe not Kent, but I could be wrong.
I kind of feel that way too, but it looks just like that. But no, it's got a gravel road coming to it. It would have a blacktop road. That's not it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And we've been hiking away from Kent all morning.
Still. That's just beautiful out there, folks. Yeah, another hour. All the fog will be gone. We'll get some great views. Okay. You've seen enough. Don't be camera shy now.
I was busted.
This is what we're coming down, folks. It's freaking straight down. Oops. Stop. This is level where you're at right now. This is what we just came down. That ain't no joke, people. That ain't no joke. That's boulder scrambling at its best. That was some sketchy, dangerous, scary shit, and it was a blast. So, yeah, let's keep. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but there's some folks over here, mostly young people. They're rappelling down what we just climbed down. So, I think I like the way we did it better, but that sure does look like fun. Pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I don't even know, probably 6 miles in, something like that, six and a half. We came down that section that I showed you guys a videotape of earlier. Holy cow, man. That was something. That was practically straight up and down. We had to go through sections of that, doing a crab crawl backwards, sideways, forward, however we could get down. We couldn't use trekking poles. We couldn't reach the bottom. So it was like coming down Dragon's Tooth last year. And it was dangerous, sketchy, scary, and fun. We went slow, and we knew it was coming. We've been through those sections. We went a mile an hour or less. I mean, we were not pushing it at all. We were taking our time, making sure we were safe. And now we're on this. And we've got help. And Ninja Junior just snuck up on me. I'll let you go ahead.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to slow you down when I'm videotaping. Ninja Junior, yeah. She's as sneaky as her son. Just stealth. So I think we've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles of this. And before we hit a little uphill before the end of the day. I think we've got about a mile, a little over a mile, and maybe a quarter to get to a shelter where we're going to stop and eat lunch. I'm hoping my sandwich in the back is not smashed. Because it would sure be good. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this. Is that the Housatonic over to our right? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Housatonic over to our right. We're pretty much walking alongside it. Yeah, but look at this. This is beautiful. We've seen some kids out here from one of the local schools doing some rappelling. We just passed a man doing some bird watching. And yeah, good stuff. I'll let you enjoy it for a moment. Navigator loves her flowers.
That's true.
Heading into a shelter to have lunch. Work my way across these beams. Shouldn't be too far up here. Stewart Hollow Shelter. Getting tired. That gravel road walk hurt my feet a little bit. And that big up and downhill, that downhill especially, that wore my butt out. I'm tired. Be good to get in here and sit down for a 30-minute break. But doggone it. Oh, okay, I see it. I was about to say, I hope it's not too far back in this woods. Bear box. I'll say it again, Connecticut. Y'all do a great job here, man. Great job. Everything. Maintenance, blazing, signs, everything. It's good. This is it. That's the shelter. Probably put about 10 people in there. Would not be me. Not my thing. Cool. All right. Gotta get lunch, man. We've come 10 miles. We're almost to our tent site that we're gonna stay at tonight. And I'm dying. Whew. This last uphill has just been a ball buster. I'm pouring sweat. Definitely ready to stop for the day. I'm hopeful I've got enough water to get me through morning. We're gonna see. Oh, it can't be too much further. Why are we still going uphill? Holy crap. All right, I'm gonna need my tracking poles. Just turned off the trail. See a bear box up here. Should be our campsite. I'm telling you, for some reason, it just got so humid coming up this last hill. I mean, it was brutal. I'm sweating buckets. Oh yeah, look at this place. Little bear box. No food hang today. Check this out. This is too cool. All right, got a privy over there. Got a pavilion here, so it's not a shelter, it's just a covered pavilion. We got a swing over there and an overlook. I don't know what you can see with all the trees, but all I know is I want this pack off my back as quickly as I can get it. Holy cow. I'm telling you. It has been a long, long ass day. But we got here to our campsite. And, whoops, hang on. Look where we're at. We are kicked back in a swing. How great is this? This is freaking awesome. I love it. It's been a long day. I'm telling you, it's hot. I don't know how it got so damn hot so fast. And the humidity is just crazy. So, hopefully we up here on top we'll get a breeze at some point. But yeah, it's been a long day. All right. All right, so listen, we just finished dinner out here, and I had, I don't know if you can see this, a Nor's meal, and it lied to me. I ended up putting way too much water in it, and now I have this mess, okay? You can't just throw out food out here. So hang on a second, and you're going to get to see what we have to do when we make stupid mistakes like that. So hold on. Oh my God, that's nasty. There's a little bit left. I'm going to try to finish it. There you go. That's what you got to do when you're out here. All right, that's nasty. That's disgusting. You can go ahead and turn that off.
Unclear view, but
But we have a swing. We have a porch swing in the middle of the wilderness. I love it.
we're gonna start expecting a lot more over campsites from now on.
But you know, we're gonna be out of Connecticut in a few days, and we won't have this
This
in
is true.
Massachusetts or anybody else.
Not as far as we know.
That's a pretty tree. You see what it does halfway up? It splits in two.
Oh.
It goes up to two trunks.
Yeah, that's actually got a kind of an interesting growth pattern.
It is.
It's pretty.
I wonder if maybe. No. At first, I thought maybe there was another one on the other side of it that just grew up beside it. That's not it. It's grown together.
Yeah, that's wild.
The little birds that were over by the shelter or the pavilion, they have a nest inside there. We have invaded their territory. So
I feel guilty.
they'll be happy. No, they'll come back. They'll come back. They've got a little nest up in the corner.
Aww. Oh, gotta check that out. They'll recognize what time they are.
Cool.
Yeah, got the birds singing at us.
Bugs aren't too bad. You know, the bugs haven't been too bad since we haven't been able to do a fire.
That's true.
We've been lucky. The first 2 nights, the bugs were bad, and we were able to build a fire. And, yeah, cool.